Hello, Leo, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We're overcoming something today because I had a power outage and I managed to run off batteries, which is good. So we're still getting this out here. We have Wand 5 Sun Leo. Look, Leo, your ruler has come out. This is, I should just say quickly, this is a general reading for the 1st of March through to the 15th. We're in beautiful Pisces season. You are the master of your own energy, so just take what feels right and leave the rest because it is a general reading. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading where we'll also look at the future beyond and look at career, money and love and relationships in more detail. So the link will be in the description box below. So 5 of Wands, Sun and Leo. So Leo, I feel like you're getting a lot of help here with this card. It's kind of looking at where things haven't been working for you and going, we're showing you how that's not working and giving you some really positive information as to how to make it work. Something's going through a bit of a reality check as to how this is going to be, something is being implemented. We have Sword, King, Aquarius, Crown. Wow. Okay. So I do feel like this could even be related to a person, an Aquarius that you are dealing with, but I do feel like mostly it's to do with an idea, a very new idea that you are bringing into your world, that you are, there's kind of a mentoring energy as well coming through with this. So let's see what else is around this. The Ace of Pentacles, Earth. Wow. So yeah, you are birthing something really huge. And it's interesting that you've got Aquarius, which is your opposite sign, because when you put Aquarius and Leo right next to each other in conjunction, like having a really good, intense conversation here, it makes this idea that's coming in, this Ace of Pentacles, so much more potent, so much more powerful. It opens your understanding as to why you're doing this and all the dynamics of how this works. So it's, yes, it's generated by you. You are shining. This is your self-expression, your beautiful heart, a lot of love in this. But it's also understanding what other people needs, or what your market might needs, what your audience might need, how other people operate, and what the collective might be needing. So it's bringing in this knowledge that's actually making this idea or this energy that's something new that's birthing with this Ace of Pentacles into a much more successful, wholly rounded idea. Now, this could actually be you as well. This might not just be something you're bringing into the world. This can be a sense of becoming more whole with you. And the fact it's coming in as an earth energy, you know, I do feel like this could be very much related to career. It could be related to your living situation. It can be related to your health. But it's grounding in. It's grounding, and it feels like this has been quite, it's solidifying. So it's felt like it's been quite an interesting, slow process, that it's been something to do with this new Aquarius, this age of Aquarius that we're in, that you're birthing. It's something to do with your future, something very progressive perhaps for you, for your life, something new. It can also be something to do with technology or social media. It can be something to do with intergalactic space, anything to do with that. I mean, it's just something very original. And the fact that it's got the Leo and the Aquarius, it's really stepping into that uniqueness of who you are, really allowing that to shine. So it's very beautiful, but it's going through this process of understanding and to make it bigger and better. I've got this whole deck upside down, which is good because I can turn this 10 of Cups up the right way. Happiness and a lot of creativity coming in with this. So, you know, the central situation is looking at ultimately how much happiness you can bring into your life, crossed by the Lovers. So there is a choice here. There is something going on here that is crossing you. And this could be to do with the soulmate energy as well. But it also just feels like there is, I feel like what I'm getting here with this for you, Leo, and as the beautiful rain comes in, is that there's like two sides of your life. And it's like you need to choose between one of them. And one may be the past and one may be the future. One may be one part part of your life. One might be another part of your life. One might be a person. So it's just kind of going to present in so many different ways. Wow, the Empress. Okay, so this is making so much sense. I mean, here she is. That's why, sometimes it's hard to look at an energy and with this kind of sense of, looking at the reality, trying to overcome something. In your conscious mind, we have the Empress, which is abundance coming through here. And that's what this is. If you put those two energies, the Leo and Aquarius, next to each other and they're working so well, they're going to create this amazing expansion in your world into, and that's why it's in your conscious mind here with the Empress, wanting to bring in more abundance, more expansion, more of everything. So, and that is aligning here. There's a very strong alignment coming through. We have the Moon at the base, which is interesting. So it's like what you need to do to help birth this and bring this out is actually go very deep. Go into this energy here. Go very deep down into a very quiet internal space, into an emotional space, and actually see how you're feeling truly deep down about this. And it's a very highly intuitive energy. You might be getting some very interesting dreams that are showing you what parts, with this Five of Wands, that are showing you what parts of you have been neglected or unloved or need more development, because that's coming in very clearly. It's wanting to heal that on a very deep level. So it's actually really beautiful. And the recent past, the Star card, beautiful. You've got the Sun, the Moon and the Stars. So it's almost like you are being guided by these higher energies here, these higher lights, these celestial bodies, really. And it's all, I feel like they're all kind of orbiting around each other, and they kind of haven't quite reached alignment yet, but they are slowly, I feel like they're working together. They're not necessarily working against each other. So the fact you've got the Star in the recent past is, this is again an Aquarian energy, and it's sitting right underneath here, this Aquarius crown. So this is something, this Aquarian energy that's come in. We're in Pisces energy for this reading, but this Aquarian energy is something that you've picked up and taken with you, and it's something that you're continually working on here. So it's and it's got this lovely sense of being truly guided, of being able to come back to the source, come back to an authenticity of yourself, that you are kind of reclaiming a part of yourself that has been lost, forgotten, hidden for whatever reason. In the near future, we have two cards that have come in, the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay, interesting. And it's interesting, we've got that Sword King again. And this is a very Aquarian energy, obviously. So it's in the future as well. You're surrounded by it. It's something you're going to be bringing forward into this with you. But it is in the near future, it's going to say there's going to be a lot of clarity. It's about what you need to let go of in terms of something you're holding on to perhaps too tightly. It could be related to, it's very much related to this earth energy. So they're trying to birth this earth, this new earth energy in for you, which is actually this new opportunity. It can be related to the Ace of Pentacles, can be working for yourself, being your own boss, starting your own business, starting a new job, starting a new health practice regime. It can be any of those things, moving to a new home, renovating a home. It can be all of these sort of things, ideas. And there is this is a very rational energy coming in the near future. It's not emotional, which is kind of interesting because I think you need to go into this deep emotional place here first at this moment, get that understanding, understand where that's coming from, get that into perspective. And then you can kind of leave that there and not let that involve the decision making, because the decision making's around your head, around ideas. We don't want the emotions involved here coming in the near future. So it's very successful in the way it's making decisions, really. But yeah, it might be that you need to maybe let go of something, and this can be related to money. It can be related to security, job. It can be related to just anything. What are you clinging on too tightly to? Yeah, the King of Swords is very decisive. Let's see what else is coming through for you here, Leo. So this is, a lot of the readings of late have really been about this. It's just something I think they'll be working on throughout the year, and it keeps growing. And then we go through a period with this Five of Wands where we're looking at things, we're looking at what's not working, bringing in new elements that can make it work even better. And it's just growing and growing and growing. And it's just becoming the expansive thing. And I think that the Empress is really the key to all of this. And this Aquarian energy, it really is about expanding this new big thing that's coming through this Aquarian energy. So let's look at you. You're the Queen of Swords. Wow. So you've got the King and the Queen of Swords coming in. So, and this is very much saying your head's in the right place. It's created a clarity so that you can move forward, and understanding that, it's a very Libran energy as well. So it can be that you've got a very balanced view of what's going on here, which is actually really positive, and that you're understanding that you need to, there's some big decisions that could be coming your way with this, that could be right in front of you even with this, and that you need to nurture your mind. So the fact that you've got your air and your element of air is so clear. It's right up there. Your mind, your intellect, your ideas, they're really like working for you. They're really good. Okay, Four of Cups, you've outgrown a situation. Absolutely. Could be bored, dissatisfied, just like there's need for growth. So there's a situation, this is the energy surrounding you. You've outgrown something here. What you don't want, or hopes and fears, is this Five of Cups. This can also be a hope, because this is being stuck in the past, past loss, a past regret, a past disappointment, something that hasn't worked out. But there is the bridge that can lead you to the future, to turn around and see that there are positives and Two Cups standing. So that is, there's the hopes and fears are often kind of like a double-edged sword. It's got both the positive and negative to both of them. But definitely I feel like this energy is actually moving you into, it feels very new and different. It's kind of doing things very slowly, very differently, because, we are birthing this Aquarian energy. It's going to take a while for it to come through. It could even be years, really. And it's kind of saying, let's do it differently this time. I know in the past there may be habits and it may have ended up being like this, but this time we're going to do things differently, and it may require a bit of inventory. And so we have the Knight of Cups as the outcome. Beautiful energy coming through. And this is actually making some really positive changes. And it was funny because we had a big decision in front of you, and it is like between two sides, choosing love. It is a big question of following your heart, and Leos, you have such a big, beautiful, generous heart, and this is you actually feeling like you can follow your heart. You can actually make some really positive changes that can lead you towards something that you love, or is bringing you closer to something that you love or love doing, or someone that you love. You are just following your heart, and it's absolutely beautiful energy coming through here. And it's going to feel really good because you've done all the work. It's not like sometimes the Knight of Cups can be like jump a bit like the Fool card, like let's just dreamily move into this and we haven't really thought about it. This is you've done all the work. So once you step into that Knight of Cups, you're in a much better grounded place. You're actually bringing all this stuff with you. So it's heading in this really positive direction. So, the Two of Pentacles, this makes a lot of sense here with this Lover's card. We were kind of saying, I felt like you were caught between two energies, two sides of something, whatever that is. And that's what this Two of Pentacles is. It might be that you're in a job and you're thinking of leaving, or you're working two jobs, or you need to move some money around and move from one account to another, or you're just, trying to get that life-work balance. It's trying to find some sort of balance here. In terms of, yes, again, it's that earth energy that we're dealing with here. So this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in, this new energy, has the potential to really bring in some balance here. And that's why I'm loving the fact that you've got so much balance here with the King and Queen of Swords. And this could be a power couple here as well with this King and Queen of Swords here. This can be, if you're doing this in a partnership with someone and they happen to be an air sign, happen to be a Libra or an Aquarius, that's a very positive omen, a very positive energy coming through here with this. So let's pull an animal spirit energy, but it doesn't have to necessarily be, it can be a partnership. There's a very strong partnership here where you've both got a clear mind. It don't have to be necessarily be air signs for that to be working, but it does. And this can be aspects of yourself. It can just be the masculine and the feminine both working together. So what animal spirit energy does Leo have coming in? So it's really, it feels like something big is building and building and building, Leo, and it's got so much potential. It's really quite amazing, and this journey is very fulfilling for you because it does come back to you and your heart. And sometimes Leos can get whacked off center and you end up in like, oh, I'm in these other energies. What do I do? And when you come back to your heart, that's when you feel like yourself again. So let's see, what are the animal spirit cards talking to Leo today? What's going on? What does Leo need to hear? What does Leo need to hear? Maybe not. Maybe we'll come back to them. Oh, here we have the fox. I was just about to say maybe we'll come back to them, but Mr. Fox, clever Mr. Fox, and he's an earth sign as well. So again, we're looking at that earth energy. Earth energy can also be about how you're looking after yourself. So there could be some very strong messages around your health coming through. Clever Mr. Fox works smarter, not harder. And I think that's a very strong message that's coming in here around this, particularly to do with this sense of being pulled in two different, like, you're kind of caught between two energies here, two sides of your life, however that's playing out. So Mr. Fox is, again, he's very, very smart. He's an opportunist. He makes the most of an opportunity when it comes his way. And the fact that you've got the King and Queen of Swords, I would say that this is a time to be making some smart decisions, to really be using the best of your intellect, however that works, the best of your mind, to be thinking up some good ideas, thinking out new ways of doing things. Like today, the power went out and I had to go rummaging around for batteries. I don't normally work off battery, but I mean, that's just a very, very small example, but I had to find a new way, a new solution to doing it. And I feel like that's what it is. It's open your mind to new possibilities, new solutions that are coming through here for you. Okay. Okay. We have, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. And it's really interesting. It's all about the thoughts, because that's what these King and Queen are. There's a lot of positive thinking, positive thoughts. Be aware of how you're thinking, the ways you're thinking. That seems to be really important. It says, I release all fears and doubts, just like this Queen of Swords. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am loved and I am safe. And that's kind of, where we landed with this. I just want to say, I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. And that line actually resonates so deeply with a lot of what we were talking about here. So that's it. I'll just pull you a charm just as a farewell, Leo. We have the little the navigation wheel. This is a journey. Absolutely. It's a journey. And, you know, it's kind of interesting because this always reminds me of like this Five of Wands that came out as the main energy. And this is sitting right above you saying you are the master, you're the navigator, you're steering your own journey. You're in charge of your own ship here. So, you know, with that, with these thoughts, that's actually what helps navigate it in the right direction. So be really aware of what your thoughts, what your ideas are, what's coming through, because that's going to help navigate all these other energies to birth. So that's it, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me. It's actually a very interesting time for you because they're saying there is so much coming through. I feel like you're being pulled a certain way and you will be able to go in the direction that you want, but keep your mind clear. Be careful about what you're thinking, how you're thinking. Be open and curious to new ideas, new possibilities, and that's actually going to help you move through this. Ultimately, this is leading towards more abundance and a lot of happiness. So just to be aware of that, that is the kind of long-term goal of this journey that's occurring, and it is unfolding. So you will feel more and more of it as it unfolds. It will become more and more fulfilling. But yeah, that's it for the moment, Leo. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to look at the future beyond. We're going to see what else is coming in the near future and the future beyond. I'm also going to pull some cards and look at career, money, and love and relationships, as well as any more information that you're going to be needing around this reading. We'll get some clarifiers. So love it if you come over to that journey with me. The link is in the description box below, and I usually tag it to the comments as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me, Leo. Please like, subscribe, or leave a comment or share if you think this could help somebody. I always love reading your comments as well. And take care, Leo. Until next time. Bye.